Imagine a world where every single book had to be written by hand. Before the middle of the 15th century, knowledge was a luxury for the ultra-wealthy. Monks spent years meticulously copying religious texts in silent scriptoriums. A single mistake could ruin months of hard labor and precious parchment. Then, a goldsmith named Johannes Gutenberg changed the course of history forever. In the year 1440, he began developing a revolutionary machine. He combined the technology of a wine press with durable metal molds. His secret weapon was movable type, allowing letters to be rearranged quickly. This innovation meant that thousands of pages could be produced in days. The first major project was the famous Gutenberg Bible. Suddenly, the cost of books plummeted, making them accessible to the masses. Literacy rates began to climb as people finally had something to read. Ideas no longer traveled at the speed of a walking messenger. Information began to spread like wildfire across the European continent. By the year 1500, printing presses were operating in over 200 cities. This technological leap fueled the fire of the Renaissance. Classical Greek and Roman texts were rediscovered and widely shared. Scientists could now publish their findings for others to verify and expand upon. The printing press was the true engine of the scientific revolution. It also played a pivotal role in the Protestant Reformation. Martin Luther used the press to distribute his 95 Theses. For the first time, people could read the Bible in their own language. This challenged the absolute authority of the church and the state. The press gave a powerful voice to the common person. News sheets and early newspapers began to inform the public about current events. Political ideas could now be debated across borders and social classes. National identities began to form as languages became standardized through print. Spelling and grammar rules were established to ensure clarity for readers. The concept of intellectual property and copyright started to emerge. Authors could finally earn a living from their unique creative works. Education was transformed as textbooks became common in schools. Knowledge was no longer locked away in isolated monasteries. The printing press acted as the first true mass medium in history. It allowed for the rapid exchange of revolutionary medical discoveries. Explorers used printed maps to navigate and chart the unknown world. The spread of information led to the Enlightenment and new philosophies. It laid the groundwork for modern democracy and free speech. Without the press, the American and French revolutions might never have happened. It turned the world from a collection of isolated villages into a global community. Gutenberg himself never became wealthy from his incredible invention. He died in 1468, unaware of the scale of his legacy. Yet, his machine remained the primary way to share info for 4 centuries. It paved the way for the typewriter, the telegraph, and the internet. We are currently living in the second great information age. Digital screens have replaced paper, but the principle remains the same. The power to share ideas is the most potent force on earth. We owe our modern world to the clanking of metal type. Every time you read a post or a book, you see his influence. The printing press was the spark that lit the modern world. It remains one of the most important inventions in human history.